right? See? I mean, that's submerged. Lubricating oil. And then as soon as you do that,
my
right?
Instagram friends,
I mean,
3 days of soaking, poking, prodding, loving, just massaging. Oh yeah.
I mean, sooner or later, hasn't it got to work its way in there? Look at that. It's totally submerged. I mean, the rings are stuck. I think they're stuck.
That was a journey of tenacity, faith, stubbornness, and victory.
Done like dinner.
Wow. I'll be darned. Hi, everybody. We had some company today. My wife, had some company having lunch with a lady friend of hers that she's known for a long, long time. And she says, Bucket, this lady I work with, yada, 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 scoodly ram de bam de bim bom, right? All of it. And she says her husband just thinks you're great and watches your channel.
It was the lady she works with, sister's husband, so it's her brother-in-law.
It's her brother-in-law. I just got straightened out by my lovely, lovely wife. You all know her, Wendy. It's the girl she works with. Her sister's husband, right? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Smithers.
Good. Now, could you imagine who this would be? Yes, it is, Sean. It's you. Sean freaking Greaves. See the wife? She's just, well, you can imagine what's going on inside here, right? I get these, listen, I get these all the time. Steady, daily, actually. For anniversaries and birthdays, and I do my best. Believe me, I do, because I know that's fun for people. And I like when people have fun. Life should be super fun. All the time it should be fun. We were put here not to suffer, but to have fun. To enjoy, to experience all emotions. So Mr. Sean Greaves, it's your night tonight, brother. Smithers, BC, eh? Is that right? Smithers. Well, my name's Buck and Billy Ray Smithers. It's Smith, really. Your wife mentioned you've been out in the sticks there, smacking some wood around, throwing a bit of axe around, running a little power saw. Good man. Keep your head up and get your saw pants on. Sean Greaves, thanks for watching the channel, buddy. We love you. Over and out.
Well, I've been kind of excited about testing this keech axe out. I got a couple old faithfuls with me here. They got the big gorilla. We do have some snarly fur down there. It's down at Martin and Ronnie's. And I think there's a log there left. So I brought a couple of those things too, just to see. I've punched a couple holes. We're doing some experimenting on the ram horn there. You can see it. I believe that's a 372. You see, that's not the 66. That's a bigger saw. So I'm thinking we might need a bigger size pipe. I'm just doing a couple experiments on that. It's such a great muffler. And these are in test. This is all a test, friends. This isn't, this is never, exhaust is never plug and play. Okay. I am very happy to see this because, friends, if any of yous who know me, I lost my ability to get a sweat up in shock load, in cardio, running, jogging, sports, any of that stuff. This is the only one of the ways that's most enjoyable for me to get up a sweat and keep the heart pumping, okay? And this is it, is splitting wood. Okay, interesting. Okay, it just is. Most of my axes will do that, some don't. This one doesn't really, unless you give it a good bit of stank. Yeah, see, this is so fat. But I'm telling you something, friends, about this profile. Did you just see what happened? I can't stress how important profile is, friends. Okay, good. The keech. Okay. Get stuck a little bit. You know, I mean, unless you're dealing with the factory muffler, and we know that those are adequate. Oh, most definitely, they work fine, obviously, but they're there for a different reason than why these mufflers are there. The bear claw mufflers tried and tested and true, that one, but this is not. So these aren't going to be they're not going to be for sale, the ram horns, by me anyways. Somebody else can sell them if they want, I'm sure, but that's not... So I punched those holes in it just to see if we need more flow, which is my inclination. Friends, it cuts fine, don't get me wrong, but when you get into big wood, I know what a saw is supposed to feel like, especially this saw is just a normal 372, just a normal port job on it, nothing crazy orangutan style. It's just a ported saw. It's my spare 72. But the other day when I was cutting in fir, it felt like the saw, the top end is there right now, like bang, it's there. The throttle response is wicked. You'll notice I've got my Rambo hat on again. I'm going down to split some wood. Bees are coming in here and I've been spraying them with water, those little nests, you know. So we're gonna go down to Ronnie and Martin's and throw this axe around. And if there's a log there, I might try that saw again with those holes in it. I haven't tried that. I want to see if it's more flow we needed. I believe it is, which can be solved a couple different ways. This is just an idea because there's some stuff internally we need to change a bit too. So when this gets down to where we need it, I think it's going to be scary. It's got potential to be very scary. Yeah, but you need pull. If it doesn't got pull, there's no point. So that's what we're after. See you then. Okay, friend. So, we've been experimenting with our mufflers, obviously. It wasn't getting enough. It wasn't able to breathe, the bigger saw. The 66 seems good. Seems really good, actually. But this saw, it's a bigger saw. I think the pipe is too small. The design is excellent. The nice thing is you got throttle response, like now. So for limbing, running, cutting everyday wood, top notch. But when you get into big wood, you need pull. And if it's not pulling, it ain't right. So that's what we're after now. I've punched a couple holes in it just to see if it's going to breathe better. That way we know. I think we've got too small a pipe. That's what I think. But I just want to show you, this isn't a crazy saw. This is just a regular 72 mild port. It's a spare 72, friends, okay? Okay, friends, that's a completely different saw from what it was before I punched those holes in it. Harvey, you're gonna like this. Friends, it's cutting like crazy. It's a full house grind. I'm excited because yesterday I was not. I didn't even bother putting it on. I knew it had took the bottom away. I'm excited about this. Harvey says punch a couple holes in it. I'm like, that's a good idea. You really want to put a saw to work and test it? This is how you do it right here. Watch. If you ever get into ripping firewood, rip it like this. Don't rip it standing up ready to split. You'll burn your saw and all you'll end up with is sawdust. Fine dust. This is how you rip firewood, friends. After a hot burn like that, don't just shut your saw off, friends. Trust me. Don't just shut it off after. That thing was hot. We were working it. It was sharp. Friends, that muffler's crazy. Iron Horse says, Bucking, drill a 1/4-inch hole in the front of the muffler. I made him bigger because I knew what he was getting at, and I made 2. Friends, it is a completely different saw. Yeah, it's deadly. I am so stoked. Let her cool down. Look at that, friends. Okay, so I'm just telling you, splitting it, you got to conserve energy when you got a big workload ahead of you. Look at, there's your knots. So see how nice that is after you rip it with the power saw? See, friends? Let's turn this a bit. There we go. Done. Done. It's so stringy. But we're almost out of this big wood, friends. This is the main stuff here. Okay? Let's see if we can crank the tips of that off of there. Make this fall apart. Here we go. Okay? See what I mean? It's wow. That's absolutely amazing how tough this fur is. We go. That's it. There's that. There's that one piece. This I might even leave. Oh yeah, no. I'm ripping it. I'm not even playing with it. That is amazing. How it just wants to hang on. See that, friends? Okay, here we go. Okay, it's opened up. This is one of my first axes I had like this. Was this one. It's a beautiful axe. It's on a crazy handle. But it's got that, you know what I mean, friends? It's got that action. You know what I mean, friends? Yeah, that action. Indeed. Wow. Oh yeah. You could see the knots, they jump out at you. Now this, yeah, see this here is lovely. It's a hickory stick. Notskis. There you go. Well, friends, here we are again. 2.5 weeks almost. Chester still lives. And not only lives, he, in my opinion, he's thriving actually. He's very tired after his, like when it's time for him to sit down, he's done, you know, he's done. He lays down and that's it. But I mean, he's a going concern, friends. The man's a going concern. He is a dog. He's not doing any strange activities. Teeter totter ruggaroni. Here he is. We're going for a swing. Whoa. Zimbabwe. Yeah.
This is the Woodbank playground.
Hmm?
When Woodbank closed, they moved the playground here.
They did? Whoa.